It's a symbol of pride and patriotism for many. Hundreds of Canadian flags fly high in the capital, but when it's been around for many years, the flags get worn, torn, or tattered, and it deserves a dignified method of disposal. A local cemetery is helping Ottawa residents do just that. And here to tell us more is Nicolas McCarthy with the Beechwood Cemetery. Nick, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on here. I saw the report earlier. I saw you on talking about the dignified disposal of the Canadian flag. I'm like, yes. Nick, I remember being a Brownie and a Girl Guide, and there was so much reverence for the Canadian flag. You'd raise it up, we'd fold it, and then it'd come out and unfurl, and we were told never let it touch the ground, fold it properly. So I always had that, that reverence for the Canadian flag, and now we're talking about when it's old.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
Well, so like most Canadians, right? Everyone folds it up nicely. They they take it down, they fold it up, they have it in their closet, their front hall closet, their garages, everywhere. Mm-hmm. And typically people don't realize that we have to burn them or cut them up.
See?
And you
did not know that.
And you can imagine for most Canadians, the idea of cutting up a flag is, see, your reaction alone, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like, what, really?
Or burning them in a campfire, which is the proper way to do it. So for that, we want to make sure that Canadians have this dignified option.
Okay.
And because we're the National Cemetery of Canada, I think it's really important for us to be able to protect this national symbol. Mm-hmm. We have 13 flagpoles, so we do raise a few flags at Beechwood on a regular basis.
Okay.
But the whole idea is to allow people the opportunity to bring it to Beechwood, either mail it or come in, and we'll dispose of it correctly.
Okay, so you were talking about either burning it,
yes,
cutting it up,
yes,
right?
In primary colors.
Okay, and then there's also, so that's the dignified way to do it.
Yes.
Okay, and then let's talk about the burning of the flag, cremating the flag. Is that it?
Essentially, that's what we're going to be doing.
Okay, is there like a ceremony?
So we're going to host a ceremony. You're supposed to, the cremation is done privately, so no one's going to be around for that.
Okay.
But we're inviting Canadians and people from Ottawa to bring their tattered flags, bring their rough and tumble flags like this one.
Yeah.
And we'll fold it properly at the cemetery on June 18th for a sunset ceremony.
Okay.
And we'll sing "O Canada." We have a few interesting speakers. A friend of mine who was there when they raised the flag at Depot for the RCMP. I'm trying to convince him to speak. He'll probably speak now. As well as we'll walk the casket away.
Okay.
To another a piper playing.
There you go.
Maple Leaf Forever.
Ah, there you go.
So it's going to be quite a poignant ceremony.
Okay.
And we'll raise new flags that day. And it'll be ready for Canada Day.
Okay, and so there is that proper way of folding the flag as well, right?
Yes.
I know you're not going to show us, but can you describe that? Do you fold it in, or?
Every flag has a different folding method.
Okay.
So there's 7 different folds for the Canadian flag, and these are from Heritage Canada, the flag protocol. And the whole idea is that you're wanting to get the points as your final fold.
I see.
So 7 folds, 7 for very, very easy. And you're always folding it in on itself. So it's quite it's quite a practice method.
Yes.
Again, yesterday on TV we did it, I think, 3 times to get it right.
Yes, yes. You've got to practice at it.
You do, and it's something that most people don't realize how to do it. But again, Government of Canada has great resources.
Okay.
Easy peasy stuff to read.
That's great. Nick, how can folks get more information or take part in that ceremony?
So there's plenty of information on the site. We have our event posts. We're on social media, of course. We have a dedicated webpage now to talk about the flag, the importance of it, links to the guidelines, as well as if you're touring around Beechwood, bring your flag.
Bring your flag.
It's going to be spring, so
if it's tattered, bring it. Yeah, and then you can dispose of it respectfully. I have a quick question for you before we go to break, real quick. What does the Canadian flag mean to you?
So for me, it's Remembrance Day. When we have 4,000 people at the cemetery and people who served. I'm thinking of my colleagues from CSIS, RCMP, Auto Police, Canadian Military, and having everyone around as we sing "O Canada," and to have 4,000 people in the National Military Cemetery together singing "O Canada," there's a moment, and the flyby that passes. It's very much, that's what's really important to us.
Nick McCarthy from Beechwood Cemetery with the Beechwood Flag Project. Very important indeed. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for coming by.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank you.